Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Orion protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor, so you should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So I'm going to be brief in this video, and we are going to jump into the weekly charts straight away. We do have a very bullish pattern playing out, but before that, I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. With that being said, jumping into the weekly chart straight away, we had this Bitcoin correction. And do you know why this was the best thing that could happen? Is because right now we have formed an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the weekly chart. And as you guys know, the higher the time frame, the more confluence, the more substance the patterns have, okay? So this would be our neckline from this top to the second top, okay? And we have our left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and the target from that would be a trend line taken from the top of the resistance, okay, all the way to the very bottom of the head. And then let's say we start breaking out this week, or if we, paint another candle, we open up another candle and we start breaking up next week, we pretty much have a target of $19.84, okay? I know it seems crazy right now, but we were there before and we can get there again. And why is this, I think, more likely to happen than not is because this is the 618, okay? This is the 0.618 on the fib. The fib that I have laid out is from the very top of the all-time high to this very bottom over here. So swing high to swing low. This is the 0.618. And even if you're not going to break it, you're at least going to go up and test it as resistance before coming back down, okay? But I do think we're going to have new all-time highs in this bull market. A lot of people are saying Orion isn't going to make us any money in this market anymore, in this bull market. And I just think that's not a smart thing to say because you cannot underestimate a project based on its price action. And yeah, we did have a nice correction over here, but we're starting to recover. Look at this. We have started to recover. We're holding the 20 EMA on the weekly chart, which is very important. And it's looking very healthy. This inverse head and shoulders is, I think, what's going to send us into this target pretty much at $20, okay? So if you bought in over here and you're going to buy off the 20 EMA and we have dipped even lower all the way to $6.77. So that was a very nice area to get some more Orion. But if you buy right now, that's 128% gains. If you buy right now to the all-time high, that's going to be 247% gains. But like I said, I do think we're going to have a lot higher targets, okay? And I do think we're going to be coming above the $110 mark in this bull market. I'm going to show you why just in a second. But let's jump into some of the indicators. So the RSI is doing well on the weekly chart. We're not going in any direction parabolically. The MACD is going to form the bullish cross very soon, where the moving average is going to cross above the signal line, okay? That is called a bullish cross. That can be potentially your signal to buy, okay? Not a financial advice, but once you see this blue line cross the red line, and it's about to do that, then yeah, you're pretty much set to go. And the stochastic RSI over here is the one thing that has me worried because we need the stochastic RSI to reset, okay, in order for us to have that one last push towards the upside by the end of the bull market. And the only way it can reset if we start consolidating right now, okay? And yeah, I don't like consolidation as well, but it would be healthy long term for Orion protocol. As you can see, we're failing to get through the 0.236, and we have been failing to do that for, 1 wick over here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and we're just failing to get through this level, and that level is $9.77 over here, as you can see, $9.80 pretty much. Once we break that, okay, and once we solidify above this neckline of the head and shoulders pattern, we're going to carry out that target, okay, one way or the other. Whether we go above it or not, we're coming to this $19.93, okay, or 85 cents, whatever it is. Yeah, it is 19.84 on the fib. So the key major resistance area is this 0.236 right now. Once you go above it, retest it as support, you're clear to take out all the other levels. We do have, another 2 levels before the 0.618, but just wait until you break this one, okay? You're getting squeezed by the 20 EMA. As you can see, you're getting squeezed up by the 20 EMA to this little resistance. So you're essentially creating an ascending triangle with a Fibonacci retracement and the EMA pretty much. And once it squeezes up, the price won't have anywhere to go but break up, okay? So potentially what you could see as well is in the next week, you get squeezed up, you come up to the 0.382 at $13.62. That is another possibility that I'm looking at because Orion does have strong wicks to the upside, and you can let's see this trade right now. That would be 58% trade. Okay, that's still a good trade in my opinion. So yeah, let's jump into the daily chart. You can see the inverse head and shoulders pattern a bit better on the daily chart. Left shoulder, right head, and the right shoulder. So it's looking very, very good. Okay, it's looking very good, and I'm excited for Orion Protocol. They do have some events coming, and I think the project's going to do well. We are in a bullish cross right now. As you can see, we formed the bullish cross August 10th, and ever since then we have been in this nice we're consolidating over here. As you can see, we're a bit consolidation period over here, but yeah, I think once we get out of this, we're getting, as you can see, we're getting squeezed up. As you can see, we're tightening up, we're coiling up, and we're gonna have to shoot up one day. Okay, so be ready for that day. Accumulate, and try not to swing trade when you're not sure you can buy back in. So the RSI, we're starting to make that move up. If we get to the overbought, you potentially can start looking at selling. The overbought on the RSI is when you get above this level, when you get above the index of 70, okay? Keep that in mind. So the stochastic RSI on the daily has reset, which is nice. We are in the floor over here. So this is a signal that tells you that you can buy because the only way coming up from here is the upside, okay? So use the stochastic RSI, use the RSI, use the MACD. The MACD has formed a bearish cross, okay? The moving average crossed below the signal line, okay? And this is meaning that we are in a downtrend on the daily and on the MACD, okay? But the MACD is a lagging indicator, okay? Price action is king. You have to look at the price action, then all the indicators come into play. Obviously, the lagging indicators are the ones that you have to use the least in my opinion because they are lagging indicators. You have to use something like the RSI, the EMA, okay? Stick to EMAs, don't use MAs. They're MAs are lagging indicators as well. Everybody's talking about these moving averages, bullish and bearish crosses, when really they should be using the EMAs. So they're giving the MAs too much power, and people are going to follow whatever spiel anyone's going to throw at them. But okay, that's pretty much it for this video. I also want to share, yeah, one more thing. Okay, so this is Orion Protocol on TradingView, and I do have the log scale on, and the fib levels are based on a log scale as well. So I do have two Fibonacci retracements, one here on the right, the smaller one from this low to this high at $11.70. And we do have some targets from those areas as well. We do have a $13.63 target, which co-aligns with our previous fib that we just talked about on the 0.382. And yeah, so on the 618 as well. So it's looking very good right now. We do have another Fibonacci retracement over here. This is the one that we had on the previous chart, and we do have the 618 targeted as well. And the yeah, it's looking very nice. Okay, so this is the log scale. Okay, that's why the fib levels could be a bit different, and the log scale just gives you more long-term targets, and you can set those targets by looking at the fib levels. And we do have a fib level over here at $110, the 1.618. And I really do expect us to get to that target because it's a conservative target. It could be a bull market top target, okay? We may get overextended and come to $246 because once demand starts picking up, okay, and Orion doesn't have that many coins in circulation, I think we may be able to get to those numbers, okay? and I'm going to show you when you can sell and when you can buy. I'm always going to give you some nice trades, but I always want you to know that if I give you a trade and it doesn't play out, or I give you a target and it doesn't play out, that doesn't mean that I try to screw you. That just means the market played out differently, okay? I'm here to help you predict several outcomes and be ready for both of them, whether we go up or down. And, so 1.618, $110, that's something that we're looking at in this bull market. Hopefully we can get there. If we don't, we do have the $71 price tag over here at 1.414. But I really do think $110 is still doable. Go to the 4-hourly EMA, buy off the EMAs, buy off the 20 EMA retests, okay? And I think right now is a very nice time to start getting into Orion, because we are going to form the bullish crossover here. We're above the EMAs. As you can see, the 4-hourly EMA is about to cross the 55, okay? Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.